These are the waiver wire pickups for Week 8. Number 1 on the list is Jaylon Tyson. Tyson has parlayed his increased playing time into a legitimate breakout. Having already been roster-worthy for most of the season, Tyson's recent string of performances with Jarrett on the sideline have made him a must pickup. Over his last 6 games, he's averaged nearly 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 0.7 blocks, and 2.3 3-pointers on 53% shooting from the field. Now, Jarrett Allen has been sidelined as mentioned before, and he's dealing with a finger injury and is expected to return soon, but Merrill is still sidelined, and Lonzo Ball has been in and out of the lineup all year. With how strong Tyson's play has been as of late, I have to imagine the coaching staff in Cleveland will have a difficult time cutting his minutes even after the roster returns to full strength. Number 2 on the list is Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo's calf strain was originally expected to keep him out for at least 2 to 4 weeks, but Bucks head coach Doc Rivers just came out and said that they will not rush their superstar, and the timeline for his return is closer to the 4-week mark. So Portis, Jericho Sims, and Kyle Kuzma should all see a notable bump in minutes, but Portis is the priority pickup given his skill set and his track record. When elevated to the starting lineup in Milwaukee, Portis has averaged nearly 17 points, 10 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.6 blocks, and 2.1 3-pointers on 50% shooting from the field. Now, he did that damage in right around 30 minutes per night, and I wouldn't necessarily expect him to match that playing time, but he should definitely see a boost in production. Number 3 on the list is Ryan Nembhard. There is nothing like a good undrafted rookie making waves. Nembhard has been one of the better stories this year and has rewarded head coach Jason Kidd with excellent efficiency and a strong assist to turnover ratio. While the sample size is small, Nembhard definitely seems to be passing the eye test. Over his last 6 games, he's averaged nearly 15 points, 2.5 rebounds, 7 assists, half a steal, and 2.5 3-pointers per game on an exceptional but unsustainable 64% shooting from the field. He's seen around 27 minutes per game and should be rostered and started wherever available. Now, I would prepare for some volatility in terms of playing time, as Jason Kidd likes to tweak his lineups. Number 4 on the list is Maxime Raynaud. Raynaud has seemingly supplanted Drew Eubanks as the primary center for the Kings while Domantas Sabonis is out. Raynaud broke out with a 25.6 rebound performance against Houston last week, but he was trending up before that. Over his last 4, he's averaged nearly 16 points, 6.5 rebounds, 1.3 blocks, nearly 1 3-pointer, and has made 59% of his shots from the field in right around 25 minutes per night. With Sabonis out for at least a few more weeks, Raynaud should maintain value until then, even if he comes off of the bench. Number 5 on the list is Bub Carrington. To say that the Washington Wizards are shorthanded would be a massive understatement. They're down Bilal Coulibaly, Kispert, Alex Sarr, and Trey Johnson, with most of them dealing with multi-week injuries, which leaves Carrington with a massive opportunity to play all the minutes he can handle. Now, I would temper expectations, as the bump in minutes may not correlate to a significant boost in production. However, anytime a player is expected to see north of 30 minutes, they're liable to turn in usable performances more often than not. Carrington does a little bit of everything, making him a better pickup in category leagues. Number 6 on the list is Huff. He was on my list last week, and given that he's still pretty widely available, he's on my list again this week. Huff has been producing top 30 value for about 2 weeks now, averaging 11 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists, an elite 3.3 blocks, 2 3-pointers, and is connected on 54% of his shots with less than 1 turnover per night. He's earned his spot in the starting 5 and should be rostered in nearly every category format and most points leagues as well. Number 7 on the list is Jose Alvarado. Even though he's been operating as Jeremiah Fear's backup, he's been a solid contributor of steals, assists, and threes as of late. Across his last 7 games, he's averaged nearly 14 points, 3.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.6 steals, and 2.7 3-pointers on 48% shooting from the field, making him an above average pickup for category managers needing steals. Now, he will be affected once Jordan Poole makes his return, which should be relatively soon, but until then, Grand Theft Alvarado should see minutes in the mid to upper 20s. I do want to mention that he does have a tendency to pick up injuries that linger, so if that does happen, I wouldn't hesitate to pivot. Those are the waiver wire pickups for Week 8. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and let me know which players you think we should keep an eye on in the comments below.